Good morning, SCA. Pastor Jordy here. I hope you had a great, fabulous, extra long weekend. Just want to say happy Valentine's Day to you. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about what's going on here today in a bit. I want to say, first of all, a very special welcome to Mrs. Guthrie in the front office. Go say hi to her. Welcome her to SCA, if you would. Pink Shirt Day is coming next Wednesday, February 23rd. So you are encouraged to get your pink shirts or whatever you have pink ready to go and wear it on that day. We're going to, of course, collectively make a stand once again against bullying and encourage people to be kind. Simple. Varsity badminton is starting. There's going to be a meeting tomorrow at lunch at 11:50 sharp, right after lunch starts. And we're going to meet right outside the front office, the school office, in the hallway, just right where the windows are. So 11:50 tomorrow if you're interested in varsity badminton. If you can't make it, then send me an email so that I know you're interested and I will keep you up to date. Quick note from Mr. Camponi, junior high projects from last semester need to be picked up this week or they are going to be disposed of. Finally, before our special guest is you're just reminded that you need to eat your lunch in your Block 2 class. If you run out of time by 12 noon to finish your lunch, you have to do it in the commons, not in the link, not in the upper link, or not in the lower link. Lunch is to be finished in the commons. Okay, cool. Hey, I want to welcome my good friend, Naraya. Naraya, welcome. Take it away.
Hey, SCA. My name is Naraya, and I'm part of a group called Students for Change. Now, as I'm sure some of you know, February 1st marked the start of Black History Month. And every February, Canada recognizes the achievements and the past struggles of Black Canadians and their communities. This is important because, unfortunately, even today, Black Canadians are still the frequent target of racial discrimination. Yet, Black Canadians and their communities have been a part of shaping Canada's heritage and identity since the arrival of Matthew da Costa, an interpreter and navigator whose presence in Canada dates back to the early 1600s. Black History Month was developed because the role of Black Canadians and their communities in Canada has largely been ignored as part of Canada's history. For instance, there's little mention that some of the Loyalists who came here and settled in the Maritimes after the American Revolution were actually of African descent, nor the fact that people of African descent fought in the War of 1812 against the United States. And even fewer people in Canada are aware of the fact that African people were once enslaved here in Canada. And we also had forms of segregation just like the United States, which is why some of you may have heard of Viola Desmond, the incredible Black woman who refused to move from the whites-only section in a theater in Nova Scotia. So consider this. When it comes to Black History Month and the things you might have heard from, say, the media, what do you remember? Maybe you'll remember takes on Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, mostly African-American history. And although African-American history is important to know, it further highlights lack of discussion regarding Black Canadians. So this month, Students for Change challenges you to learn about a Black Canadian and their role in building our country. For example, Jean Augustine, who was the first African Canadian woman to be elected to Canada's House of Commons as a Member of Parliament. It's important that we continue to educate ourselves about Canada's rich and diverse history because the more we can understand about the experiences of our neighbors, the stronger our communities will be. And that type of learning doesn't have to be limited to just this month. Proverbs 18 verses 15 says, "An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge."
Naraya, so awesome. Thanks so much. And behind the scenes, you and I both know this. I want to say thanks to you for educating me and for helping me grow in the last few years. I've loved our conversations and with your sister and your old sister. And so I'm just so grateful. Can you just to wrap us up today, can you say that verse again?
Yeah, it says, "An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge."
That's interesting. There's a couple things there. There's a heart and an ear. And like our heart, God's definition of heart is kind of who we really are, our soul, not necessarily our physical heart. And so he's asking us to have a heart, and with that heart, learn. But interesting, the next thing is in that verse is ear. And ears listen, ears don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that when you threw me that verse earlier, that just made me think a lot. Just like it's time for people to listen to all people, to all Canadians. So you're awesome, and I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Thanks for teaching me lots. Say hi to your sister. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, Students for Change, awesome group. They meet Thursdays at lunch with Mr. Reynolds, way up in Mr. Aubrey's room over the gym. If you're interested, it's welcome to all students at SCA. A couple more announcements, some fun stuff. Hey, it's Valentine's Day today, as you know. So thanks if you're wearing a red, white, and pink. So there's a few things going on today. Hope you enjoyed the love songs coming in this morning, if you noticed that. I think we're playing some more at lunch today in the link. Also in the link, really important, at 12 noon, Lead 9, our awesome Lead 9 group, is handing out candy bags free in the link. So can I just ask, use the garbage cans, wrappers everywhere, I'll go crazy. Awesome. And also right now, you gotta listen, right now in the office, right where new Mrs. Guthrie is, right behind the window there, is a bowl of chocolate hearts. There's a bunch in there. The amount and the number, well, that's up to you. Your class needs to guess how many chocolate hearts are in that bowl. And sometime this block, could be now, could be later, up to the teacher. You can send 2 or 3 people down to count how many, and then your teacher needs to email me your guess. So after you send your guess to me by email, then send somebody up to my office this block before 10 o'clock. That email's got to come before 10. And I've also got a bag of candy. Wow, sugar day. I've also got a bag of candy for your class. So once again, sometime this block before 10 o'clock, teacher sends down 2 or 3 people to the office to count, make your guess for how many candies are in the bowl. You send that email to me before 10 o'clock. And when you send that email, then come to my office upstairs and I will give you a bag of candy for your class. Pretty awesome. Okay. I think that's all of the announcements for this week, other than, wow, no school next Monday, Family Day. I hope you have a great Family Day. But I hope you have a great day today and a great week. Peace out.